Hello. Good morning for me. It is Gunpla time. I think I'm trying to remember. I think there was some reason that I didn't Gunpla last week. I think. I don't remember. My memory is so bad, honestly. But we are gonna Gunpla this week, and hello, Vino. Hi. Yes, I forgore. But we are going to finish the turn A. All that's really left to do is the coverings here for the little skirt parts armor, and then all of the accessories and the weapons. So I think I can finish that today. And then the turn A will be complete. It's about the same position, I think. So my camera position is really hacky for this because I'm using a phone because it has like a much clearer camera. And so I have a little stand for it, and I have my monitor. Oh shit. Speaking of, I just bumped the cord to it. Okay, there we go. I have the stand for it like held underneath my monitor, like the monitor's sitting on top of it so it doesn't move, and then it's reaching out like a little arm. Yeah, I flipped it. So it's the right way. Or it's the same way that I see it, basically. I flipped it. Cause then it's easier, cause then it's like it's the right direction. It's my POV. POV, you're building the Turn A Gundam. Crap. I keep hitting the USB thing. Okay, so we are doing the waist unit. And we need a bunch of stuff from the F runner. Not that one. That one. Yeah, don't all computers sound like this? I'm pretty sure they all sound like this. Oh, Thesis is here, as usual. Hi, baby. Yes. Hi. She just pooped, so she's got the zoomies. Hi. Yeah, that's... Don't bite that. Hey. I'll kick your butt. Oh, there's your little paw. But yes. Yeah, I was looking it up because I was a little bit worried, like, oh, you know, maybe it's because something's not going on well in her tummy, and so it like hurts and it's making her zoomy. But apparently there's like a bunch of reasons cats can be zoomy after pooping. And they are everywhere from just it feels good to poop and so they get zoomy, or like as a survival instinct, they want to get away from where they pooped because predators can sniff out where they pooped, and so they zoom away. But basically it's a common thing, and no one's like 100% sure why they do it. Hey, come here. Okay, the next piece is a C piece. Wait, yes, this is C. Hey, don't bite the fucking camera, dude. Oh my god. Hey! I'll beat you up. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. I'm bigger than you. Yeah, do you want to see the pieces? Do you want to see the pieces? Yeah, they just kind of do what they feel like. I just never really had a lot of experience with their poopy habits before because my cat growing up was an outdoor cat. Like, he'd go outside to poop. And this kitty lives inside, so she has boxes to poop in. Boom. But yes, it's been a busy week. My Friday actually ended up being very busy at work, so I am glad it is the weekend now, but it is another long weekend for us Canadians because it is Thanksgiving this weekend. Fun fact that a lot of people may not know is that Americans and Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving at different times. We both have the holiday, but we have it like a week apart. Or not a week apart, like a month apart. I'm gonna give thanks to my cat and my family and my friends and yeah, we have Thanksgiving. And of course, all of you guys. Kira? But yeah, I'm probably not really gonna do that much. I was talking with family and they were like, do you want to do like a big dinner? And I was like, I don't really need to. And they were like, yeah, we don't really want to either. So we might just have like a normal dinner and meet up or something. But we're not going to make like a big turkey dinner or anything. It's a hassle. Do it for Christmas. Yeah. It's kind of... I appreciate that my mom, and especially my dad, I can tell that we have the same genetics. When any big social event, we're like, okay, but do you guys really want to do this, though? Yeah, me neither. What if we just, like, stayed at home and got takeout? That sounds pretty awesome, actually. Oh, right. I forgot I have the hand cam, so I can do this stuff on the camera. Crazy idea. Be nice to get like a better camera stand for this so I could be more zoomed out, but... But yeah, so that'll be nice. Just see people, hang out a little bit, and have one less day of working, which is always good. Honestly, 3-day weekends feel like the correct way to do things. Yeah, you can see my beautiful nails. Actually, they don't look that bad right now. And then these bits go together like this. And then I'll put a little bit of detailing on them. Yeah, so I think it'll be a pretty chill weekend, which is nice, because I like chillin'. You have any exciting plans? Beyond watching my super cool Gunpla stream, which is obviously a very exciting plan. Ah! Okay, that's good. Hell yeah. Honestly, chilling is a plan. I know someone, like, invited me today. They were like, hey, do you want to go on a hike today? Yeah, that's the idea behind them, is that they're super runny so that you just do a little dab of them, and then all of the ink flows into the panel lines, and then you can just wipe off the excess. It's easy. But yeah, someone invited me, like, do you want to go on a hike today? And I was like, oh, you know, I've got plans which involve relaxing and not doing anything. So I think this part is actually supposed to be black, and it kind of sucks that there's no color separation on it. I think they have like a sticker for it, but that's lame. So maybe I'll paint it later. Yeah. I got a date with the Turn-A Gundam. I got a date with a handsome gentleman with a beautiful mustache. And then we do the same bit for the other side. But yeah, I need to get back in on studying my Nihongo, my Japanese, because I'm realizing that time is passing quickly, and I'm actually my trip is coming up soon, and I'm gonna want to be able to speak Japanese a little bit. So maybe I need to get back on like the Duolingo or something. I think the thing is I just need like a refresher. Because I already have learned a lot of it, I just don't remember a lot of like vocab and stuff. There we go. I don't know if I'm doing that. I actually, one of my friends who got really into learning Japanese did that for a while. Like, he changed his devices to JP and stuff, but you have to know how to read kanji to do that, and that's really hard. I mostly just want to be able to listen and speak, and that's good enough for me. Writing and reading is, like, so much harder. Thankfully, like, I think mostly just because I've been watching anime and VTubers and shit, like, my listening is still okay. I can usually get the gist of what people are saying, if not, like, the exact words. But my speaking has definitely gotten a lot rustier, so... There's that guy. But yeah, I got the confirmation on places to stay that I'd booked, so that was good. I won't have to be wandering around finding somewhere to stay. because I'm kind of going out into some more rural areas, so it's a bit harder to find. There's not like a billion hotels like there are in Tokyo. It's nice though, there's a lot of places along this area that are like either just like little rental houses or homestays and stuff. And that's mostly the area where I'm wanting to be able to speak better. Is because less people there probably speak English as well. Try a little bit. But mostly lately, I've just been chilling. I've been playing, I keep talking about it because I'm very impressed by it. And I didn't end up streaming it because I was like, I just want to play it. But I've been playing this game called Cassette Beasts, which is like a Pokemon monster catching game. But I'm super impressed with it. They did a really good job with it. It definitely feels like when people talk about, like, oh, you know, they should actually do different interesting things in Pokemon and take risks and, you know, switch things up. They're actually doing that here. And it's really cool. And I think the most important thing, because I know, like, there was another game that was trying to do this same thing a while back called Temtem. And I tried that out when it was in early access, and it was okay. But I think the toughest thing to do when you're making a monster catching game is making the monsters cool. Like, making the designs appealing. And yeah, Temtem, I feel like, got there a little bit, but it was just kind of fine. But Cassette Beasts has been really cool. Like, pretty much everything I catch, I'm like, ooh, I want to use this. I want to use this. I want to see what it evolves into. And they've got a lot of really neat combat mechanics going on. And the story is doing all this weird stuff that's cool. And you have, like, partners you can level up your bonds with. It's a really cool game. I think the coolest system in it is, if you're familiar with, there's that online thing people would use where you can pick two Pokemon and it will, like, mash their sprites into each other and make, like, a fusion of them. And that's essentially like a core mechanic in Cassette Beasts, which is when you fill up this bar, you can fuse with your partner, and then it, like, fuses both of your Cassette Beasts together. And it seems like there's a unique combination for basically all the fusions, which is really cool. And then you could they share their move pool and their stats, and the vocals kick into the song, and it's very neat. It's very anime. But I've been doing a side quest in it right now where essentially the story is, like, you get, like, isekai'd to this weird world, and a bunch of other people have been isekai'd here from, like, various different alternate universes and stuff. And so I've been hanging out with this guy who is, like, essentially a comic book artist, but we just met his, like, shitty anime OC that he made when he was 12 is also got isekai'd here, and we're following them around. It's fun. It's silly. Okay, how did these go on? They have one angel wing and one devil wing. And they're a cat girl ninja. Oh, shit. Like that. There we go. There's some side armor. Looking handsome. Yeah, they're your angle and your devil. Yeah, it's a cat girl ninja devil angel, and she's purple. Her name's Kuneko, and of course she has heterochromia. Yeah, it's a fun game. Or I met this other character who's basically just like a character from a Shakespearean play. And they're hanging out with me, and they're turning into cassette beasts. It's cool. It's a good game. And the music's pretty fun too. Because like all the tracks have a vocal version that kicks in when you fuse. It's nice. I like it. Okay, there's the side pieces, and now we will create the cockpit. Get C13, C14. Yes, the moment we've all been waiting for. The cockpit. G, 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 G. G, 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 baby, baby, baby. G19. There. And A4. I have a friend of mine is doing like a short pre-built campaign like for D&D. So I'm also going to join that on Sunday. So that'll be fun because I get to play a character instead of being a DM. And I have a fun little character I cooked up for it. They are a bugbear, but they are mostly controlled, have been taken over by a parasitic fungus and are controlled by it. They're a Circle of the Spores druid. They're mushy. But it's neat. I was like, okay, what time is D&D? And then it's like, oh yeah, it's at my place at this time. I'm like, oh, in person. I haven't actually played in-person D&D in like forever. I've gotten so used to doing it just online. So that'll be neat. Yeah, it's like a big old bugbear, but then there's a bunch of fun guys in him. And the funguses, the bugbear's alignment is chaotic evil, like he's just a nasty guy. But the fungus is true neutral. And the fungus has more control, so... Maybe they can be heroes, or maybe they can just, I don't know, make mushrooms or something. We'll see. I think the rest of the party is pretty dysfunctional too, so we should fit right in. Did I do this piece already? No, there's a rough spot there. Yeah, typical D&D silliness. But yeah, other than that, what's been going on? I've been, Freeren started. The Freeren anime started, so I've been watching that. It's been nice. I like that the new episodes come out on Friday, because it's a nice way to end the week. My cat has been enjoying it too. When I watch anime in the living room, she comes and lies down. It's good. She comes and lies down on, hi Bun, on my chest, and then she watches the anime as well. She likes it. She's a weeb. So yeah, me and Parentheses have been watching Freeren. And it's good. I'm glad that they have not made the pace too fast. Because especially at the start of the manga, it's very slow paced. It's very quiet and calm. And I'm glad that that has carried over into the show so far. Alright, let's Panaline this. Yeah, she's a weeb, aren't you? She didn't even look at me. She doesn't want to admit it. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I was trying to figure out if it was going to be 12 or 24. And I couldn't see a defined answer for that. If it does end up being like a 2-core, it would be interesting if it ended up airing at the same time as Danmeshi, because that's going to be in the, like, the new year. Apparently, Dungeon Meshi is going to be 24 confirmed, which is very exciting. I'm super happy about that. Because it means we can get to some of the later stuff, which is where I think Dungeon Meshi really starts popping off, is later in the story. And it means we'll get Izutsumi, which I'm happy about. Because she's a very fun character. Yeah, you gotta really be doing stuff to not be a single core anime these days. I remember it feels like in the past, I almost feel like 24 episodes was like the norm, and it was like different to be half core. But maybe that's just because I was watching a bunch of really popular stuff. Well, there's also, like, the first 4 episodes of Freeren released kind of, like, quote-unquote together, like, as one package. So people are wondering if, like, that'll count as 1 episode or 4 episodes, too. So maybe they'll end up being, like, 16? Who knows? I'm interested to see how far they go too, because I feel like the pacing of Free Ren changes a lot later on in the manga. Like earlier on, it's a lot of little kind of episodic pieces with like quite a bit of time in between them. And then there get to be like longer arcs that are happening in one chunk, like later on in the manga, and like more action-y stuff. So I'm curious how it will change if they get to any of that. All right, let's start to put together the cockpit. Do you want to say hi, baby? Yeah? Or do you just want to walk around on my lap? Theses is here. The weeaboo. Hi. Yeah, you'll like Dungeon Meshi. There's a cat girl in it later on. Yes, I also read that same translation of the Free Ren manga. I hope their mom gets better. You should check it out, Bun. It's nice. There's an elf, and she's like a grandma, but also like a kid, and then she has the girl who's like her daughter, but also her mom. Yeah, there hasn't been updates on the manga in a long time. You're right. Whoever was translating... Yeah, I kind of thought it was on hiatus, but you're right. Maybe just the translators stopped translating. I'd assume that someone else would pick it up if they stopped, because it is like one of the most highly rated manga at the moment. Yeah, you should watch it and live tweet about it. It's really cute. It's soft. It makes you feel like, aww, my babies, my little scrunklies. Hey, cat, I'm trying to put together a cockpit right now. Don't bite the Turn-A's feet. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Kick your butt. Okay. So... This... Hi. Can I fucking help you? Hey. Oh, yeah, I kind of want to start collecting it physically, too. Although now that Don Meshi is finished, I really want to finish my collection of Don Meshi in physical, because I've got about half of them. I was doing this thing for a while where... Oh, actually, never mind. I can't talk about this without, like, doxing where I work. Never mind. But, yeah, I've got about half the Don Meshi volumes. Although, I have to replace one of them because my cat threw up on it. Yeah, that wasn't very delicious in Dungeon. Well, it was kind of my fault, because it was on the floor. Because I'd been reading it, and then I, like, put it to the side on the floor, and then my beautiful little wonderful kitty cat ate her breakfast a little too fast, and it made her tummy rumbly, and she was like, oh no, I'm gonna throw up. What if I throw up right on your copy of Delicious in Dungeon Volume 5? And I was like, oh, I wouldn't love that. And then she did it. So I kind of want to get another Volume 5 because my current... I got most of it off, but it's a little crusty, and that's kind of gross. Hey, PCs, you can lie down here, or you can go somewhere else, but you can't keep headbutting my hands while I'm trying to put this together. It's delicate work. Okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe she just has bad taste. She likes Freerin, though. Hi. She likes Freerin, and she really likes Takarajuman. Oh, that's true. Maybe she doesn't like reading. She's like, I really like anime, but I hate manga. That might be it. Okay, so this goes back here. Yeah. Yeah, she has decent taste in VTubers, at least. Okay. There is that. Look, it's the cockpit. Let's see if I can focus on it. Oh. 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 Maybe not. Oh. Oh, you can't really see in there. There's a little guy in there. Now we just have to build the little wings on the side, because the other cool thing about this is it can churn into a little plane, and it can go woo, woo, and fly around, and then it can go back. So we need to make its little wings. Let's see, F14 and 15. Oops, which one was this? 14. So we need C12. Boop, boop, boop. And A3. Yeah, sometimes they get small. I think it's because... So, my webcam is over, like... It's to my left, and then my mic is also coming into my left. So sometimes, if I go behind my mic, the webcam can't see me. And then I peek out again, and it's like, there you are, Noah! Here I am. Actually, maybe if I move my webcam, like, here... And then I make myself a little smaller. Now, I think it should be harder to hide. Oh, never mind. I can still hide myself from it. Yeah, I'm just too stealthy. I'm naturally good at hiding. Yeah. I'm pretty awesome at it. If someone was trying to find me, good luck. I could hide anywhere. I could hide behind a microphone. I could hide in a bush. I remember one time me and my friends were at this park at night, and we were like, oh, we should play hide and seek in the park because it's like nighttime. That would be cool. And so everyone went to hide, and I was kind of tired, so I just laid down on, like, you know, the slide in the park. I just kind of lay down in the slide, and it was a really nice night, so I just kind of lay down in the slide, and I looked at the stars and listened to music, and no one could find me. No one would hide there. It's like right out in the open. Yeah, I just had a little lie down. It was very comfy. I looked at the stars. I really like the stars. I'm kind of sad. Where I live right now has a lot more light pollution, so I can't see the stars very well at night here. Which kind of sucks, because I really, really, really like the stars. I was happy when I went on a little vacay. Ooh, that's nice. It's good to see the stars. When I went on, I can see like some here, but it's different like when you can see like 15 stars versus when you can see all the stars, you know? When I went on a little vacay in the summer, we were kind of out more in the wilderness, and the stars were so bright. It was awesome. It was really nice too, because it was right when the Perseids meteor shower was happening, so we got to see a whole bunch of shooting stars, which was really cool. Oh yeah, those hard lines. Oh yeah, there's more back here. So many little details. Did this guy just rap about Naruto? I think he did. Oh, like it's a satellite or like a plane or something? Isn't there like a song or something about that? What if we pretend that are the stars? I don't remember how it goes. I know there's lots of memes about it. I could really use a wish right now. That one. To be fair, seeing like a planet is like even cooler in a way. Because, like, Jupiter is awesome. It's made of gas. Yeah, the airplanes in the night sky. Although, you know, the thing about that song is that if you've seen a shooting star, it is way faster than an airplane. Okay? Like, You really have to be doing a good job of pretending if you're gonna pretend that the airplanes are shooting stars. Because airplanes are like, I'm going across the sky, you know? And shooting stars are like, pshoo! They're only there for like a second. Whatever. I don't care if they're in love. They should pick a better example. Shooting stars aren't some silly business that you can just pretend anything's a shooting star. Yeah, Twilight Sparkling. That's what I think of when I hear that song now. It's those memes of the pony and the bird. Okay, how does this go? Like, wait. Oh, I see. I think. Like this? Yes. Wait, how does this go on? Oh, okay, I see. Later. I'm getting ahead of myself. I gotta pretend that the airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. That's my cover. I could really use a wish right now. I have been thinking, I'm like, I really want to do like a proper cover. And so I've been practicing some stuff. I've been cooking some stuff. I'm kind of like, I kind of want to try and learn how to like mix and tune. Not because I can't afford to pay someone to do it, but because it's scary to talk to people. And also just because it's fun to learn, but also because it's scary to talk to people. But yeah, I've been practicing some stuff. I think I kind of know the song I want to do, but I've been trying to decide whether I want to try and kind of like match the original more or put a bit more of my own spin on it. I've been, I think I mentioned this before. I've been taking some vocal lessons recently, which have been good. They're like in a group. They're not one-on-one, so it's kind of a little bit slower progress, but it's cheaper and a bit less intimidating to do it in a group and kind of see how it works for me. So it's been good. I'm actually looking forward to the last lesson we have in this session is on Halloween, and we are going to go to a karaoke place and do karaoke with the people from the lessons. So that'll be a fun thing to do on Halloween. Because it's a fun group. And karaoke's fun. I haven't actually been to like a physical karaoke place in a long time. Because that kind of died pretty hard during the COVID times. But yeah, that's been like... I feel like between streaming and then at my work recently, I've had to like be talking more and like presenting some stuff, and then I've been doing my vocal lessons, and my throat has been like, this is a lot of stuff, Noah. But it's good. It's getting stronger. It's like working out. Because your vocal cords are muscles. There's muscles in there. And you can get them buff. Woohoo! You talking about me? But yeah, so it's been fun. I feel like I have been learning some stuff. Actually, I'm really excited. This next week coming up, we're gonna be learning about harmonies, and I'm looking forward to that. Because I want to try, like, recording myself in harmony. I think that would be fun. It's also funny because we've been, like, we're encouraged to, like, each week, like, bring a song that we want to sing solo, like, in front of the group. And I've been like, hiding my weebness. And I'm like, oh, I'll pick this song, and it's in English, so no one will know I'm a weeaboo. Right, we need the yellow piece. Wanawa ni marangkai melody. I should do that. Or Conquer the Night. But no, what have I sung so far? I think I've done No One Lives Forever, which is Oingo Boingo, and that's pretty far from being weeb. And then I did Mirror from Peak Divide, and that doesn't sound weeb, but it's from kind of a weeb game, I guess. And then I did Sore Feet Song, which, again, doesn't seem like a weeb song, but it's the opening to the second season of Mushishi. But yeah, it's been good. Some of the other people in the group have really nice voices, too. Some of them I'm like, do you need to be here? You already sound so good. Oh, right, there's stuff on this, too. Oh, I already did it. But yeah, I could bust out the Indonesian songs. I could do, Jagung Ribus. I think I don't want to sing that in front of a bunch of people I don't know that well. There we go. Okay, there's the little... Oh, I did forget. These little bits. There we go. All right. And now to connect them, it is F1 and C10.
Get set for the vibe unfolding. See life like an action sequence. Put it down, let the beat start rolling. Upload to the mainframe. I'm on a satellite holding it. I see my people stepping up. Download that.
And C10. Is this bit? Yes.
Get ready for the ride. Got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. Got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all
Whoop, 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 whoop.
we got the crew, get ready for the ride. Got them moves, got them vibes. We got the strategy, do it all night. Do it all day, no wasting time. We got the crew, get ready for the ride. Get ready for the ride.
But yeah, the other thing that's come out of doing vocal lessons is it's motivated me more to try and get a doctor to look at my nose. Because my nose doesn't work very good. And in my day-to-day life, it's like kind of annoying, but it's, you know, whatever, I can deal with it. But the really annoying thing is I found that that's part of what makes it so hard for me to control my voice when I try to do high notes, is because my sinuses are all fucked up. So if they weren't, that could be kind of cool, and it might be easier to do some higher stuff. Although I do feel like I kind of just have to accept that my voice is a lot more suited to doing lower pitches, and that's okay. I'm probably not going to be the next yayyayayaya or anything and be able to have like insane range. But if I can extend my range up just a little bit, that would be cool. Suited for being Sakushi. Hi, baby. Can I help you? Hi. Wow, that's so cool. I'll just put my arms under you, I guess. Yeah? Hi. Okay. You want to say hi to the people on the stream? Here, I'll hold you up to the mic. Say hi, baby. There you go. Come on. Shoosh. A Q-tip for this. She says hi. Baby. Hey. Hey. No. That's not for eating. That's a phone. Girl. Stop it. No. You are so crazy. You are so crazy. Hey. Hey. Yeah. Baby, come here. Come here. Come here. Sit on my lap. There you go. There you go. Yeah, you're just a little critter. You're just a little critter. Yeah. Just a second. I have to stop building for a second to pet my cat. This is important. Because she's a good girl. Sometimes. In theory. Allegedly. Hey! Yo. Yo. I don't want her to do the cat mouth cam because that's when she bites the camera. Hey. Yeah, thankfully you don't bite things hard. You just like to kind of test it out and see like, could I beat this in a fight if I needed to? You're just making sure you understand what everything's level is at. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? Yes. Yes. Alright, come on, girl. Okay, so these little bits go on the sides of here. Oh, crap. I dropped a piece. Oh, no. Yeah, it does kind of look like a bunch of little candies. She just needs to check if it's edible or not. Because it could be. How are you gonna know if you don't try it, you know? It's like, there's that Japanese game show where... Have you guys seen this? It's like a game show where they're in a room and like one thing in the room is made out of like candy or chocolate or something, and they have to find out what thing in the room is made out of candy or chocolate, but the only way they're allowed to check to see if it is to try and eat it. There's that one really like... There was like one GIF from it that kind of went viral where the guy like bites off like a piece of a door handle and then he has this like crazy grin after he eats chocolate. It's funny. All right, there is that, and then that's gonna go on here. Woo! Oh, now it's all covered up. The cockpit. The cockpit. It's there. Oh, actually, wait. I forgot the bottom. I'll probably have to take it off. The, like, yellow cover does not go on very tightly. I might want to glue that later. Because I feel like it is going to fall off, like, all the time. To be like this. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Yeah, the one of the guy biting the shoe and it's caramel. And it's like chewy. Is there no butt pieces? I guess not for the Turn A. Usually, Gundams have, like, little butt skirts. Why is the cockpit a cockpit? I don't know. You would have to ask Sid Mead, who designed the Turn A Gundam, why he decided to put the cockpit there. I don't know. Well, because normally in a... Okay, we're going to talk about Gundams. Ooh, that would be cool, actually. Like, if they showed how the chefs made all the fake food. Because they have, like... You see those, like, little, like, YouTube shorts or TikToks or whatever of people making, like, chocolate that looks like stuff. That would be interesting. But yeah, so normally in Gundams, the cockpit is in the chest. It's like where the heart is. Which makes sense, because it's like, it's big, it has the most space, it's the most well-armored. In the Turn A, the chest is full of missiles. And so there's no room for a person in there. Although you can put a cow in there, maybe, if you don't have missiles in there. But this seems like a very exposed spot to have your cockpit. Because anyone could just, like, pew, shoot you, right? So, I don't know. It does have good visibility, though. True, maybe it's unexpected. Well, see, that's the other thing. Is you'd think maybe it's unexpected, so people would think, oh, I don't know that the pilot's there. But it's like got a big glass. Or it's probably not glass, it's some futuristic thing. But you can see the little person in there. You can see Lauren Chehak doing the controls. He's right there. He could wave at you. But yeah, it's an interesting design choice. I think the only mobile suits I can think of that don't have the pilot in the chest are the Turn A and then the Sazabi, it's in the head. But for the most part, it's in the chest. Okay, well, this is the complete Turn A. Sans its accessories. Woo! And sans, this little bit on the head is supposed to be green. I still haven't decided if I want to try and paint it or just use the sticker. But here's the mustache Gundam. It's looking pretty good. Looking not too shabby. So we're gonna make his gun now. So the Turn A has a really funny looking laser rifle, and it's pretty cool. It's also interesting that early on in the show, the laser rifle actually isn't even used that much. Not because, like, it doesn't work or anything, although I think that's for part of it, but mostly just because it's so overpowered and the pilot doesn't actually want to kill people. It's kind of like an interesting little juxtaposition in Turn A that the Turn A Gundam is... People bring it up all the time in, like, power scaling discussions for Gundam as, like, one of the most powerful mobile suits in the series. But then it's counteracted by the fact that the pilot is a very good boy that doesn't want to kill anybody. Yeah, well, it's like, it's a good trait to have when you're the only person trying to make peace between two factions, I guess. I feel like it's actually quite rare in Gundam that the Gundam is piloted by who it was built to be piloted by, aka like a soldier that follows orders. It's almost like an ongoing trope of it. It doesn't happen in Turn A. In Turn A, they just find it because it's like buried in the ground. But it's like an ongoing trope in Gundam that if the Gundam doesn't get stolen by someone, it's not a real Gundam show. Like in the original series, it's basically just, oh no, our city is being attacked. Ah, I guess I'll jump in this thing so I don't die. And then they're like, Amuro, we're a bunch of refugees and you're the only one that can pilot the Gundam. And he's like, I am 15 years old. And they're like, go kill these people. Unlike Lauren, though, Amuro actually does kill like a shitload of people. Like, goddamn, that boy has a high body count. I think someone made a graphic once that was like all of the Gundam protagonists along with their ages and their kill counts. And it's kind of grim. Yeah, Epic Special Robo Friend. Yeah, kind of. It's, oh, oops. Oops, god damn it, I keep bumping my chords. Let me see if I can find that graphic. Right, yeah. So Amuro was, I think he was like 14 or 15, and I think by the end of the series he had like killed like 127 people or something. It's a lot. It's like, it's bad. That shouldn't happen. Okay, what other bits do we need for this rifle? We need C5, A8, and A9. Yeah, it's just, you know, war is hell, as they say. Oh, I accidentally, like, skipped backwards in this. I think we should be, like, about here. G34. Oh, no, this is A. Right. But I think that's part of why Turn A is nice, is it's like... It's later on in Tomino's life when he'd mellowed out a bit. And he was like, maybe I don't need to make the children in my shows kill hundreds of people. Maybe hope. Things can be hopeful. Maybe not everything has to be grim and awful. Very, advanced thoughts. Exactly. Saw the beauty of life. Wait, what piece is this? G37. There you are. Yeah, it's kind of like things went from like war is hell, but there's nothing we can do to change it because humans are awful. And then it changed to like war is hell, but what if we were friends instead? That sounds cool. So I gotta explode you guys. Sorry. Oh my god, don't get angry at me. Stop yelling at me, I just need to explode you guys. The next Gundam main character. I'm sorry! I'm just gonna blow you guys up. Sorry! That's a little bit actually like that one infamous live tweet of someone watching the start of Witch from Mercury, and it's the little baby floating in space, and they're like, oh my god, space Oomphy! Oh my god, Oomphy unattended in the robot, what's she gonna do? And then the next tweet is just like, she's killing people? Oh my god, space Oomphy. I'm not gonna lie, before there was that stream where Reza was teaching like Nara and Hyona modern slang, and I knew most of it, but I learned Oomphy from that stream. I didn't know what an Oomphy was before that. I knew everything else, I think. But I didn't know about Oomphies. I'm not sure, I might have learned Skrunkly there, too. Skrunkly is a fun one. That's what I call my cat now. I call her my little Skrunkly. Scrimblow! I feel like I'd seen something like that before, but just in like fucking like shitty Jimmy Neutron meme edits. Because it's close to Jimbo. Alright, it's time to panalign the gun. It has many things to panalign. It has many lines. Sliving? Is that when you're like living but you're also slaying, right? Like, watch me as I slive. I like sliving because I play like Magic the Gathering, right? Like the card game. And there's these creatures in Magic called slivers. And they're like these weird, messed up little critters that like evolve at a really fast rate and kill everything. And it's fun to play as them. And so I can be like, oh my god, they're sliving. Because truly to be a sliver is to slive. Slavers. Oh, that sounds bad, actually, if you say it like that. Never mind. We'll stick to the sliving. I guess that's why it's slive and not slave. That reminds me, actually, of a race that cancel that. There is an old anime called Slayers, without the V. And it, I think, is the best representation of a Dungeons and Dragons party, which is very interesting. Because you kind of have all the, like, general roles of D&D. You have, like, the person that just wants to, like, power game and get cool loot. You've got, like, the guy that's just there to have a fun time, and he just kind of gets carried on with whatever's going on. You have the person that actually made, like, an edgy character with a full backstory, and then gets fed up with the other people who are not as edgy. It's great. It's very fun. I'm not... Okay, listen. Slayers is really old. I did not watch Slayers when it released. I started watching anime in, like, 2010. But Slayers is still good. I just watch old things, because old stuff is cool sometimes. Like me. Actually, I think I watched Slayers in, Yeah, I was Grog the Weeaboo Caveman. Um, my university had like an anime club, and it was pretty chill because it was basically just we'd meet up, and at the start of the term, everyone would make like pitches of like, hey, I think we should watch this. Here's what happens in it. Here's like the OP and like a clip from it. And then we'd all vote on what shows we wanted to watch, and then we'd pick like 5 of them, and then over the semester we'd watch all of those like as a group. And that's where I saw Slayers. And that was actually like a fun way to see new stuff that I might not have watched otherwise. The other awesome thing, because we met like, yeah, this is ultimate weeb lore. We met at like, I think like 5:30 or something, and my classes for that day would usually finish like in the afternoon, but there was this really good sushi place that was close to my university. So on Wednesdays, I would finish my classes, and then I'd like hang out for a while and work on, doing homework and stuff. And then I'd go and I'd get super yummy sushi and take it back, and I could eat it while I watched anime with people. It was so cool. Okay, how do these go together? This bit goes in here. These. Okay. Like this. I think. Yeah. Hold on, I need to look at these instructions. Here. So this. Oh crap, where'd the little handle go? Oh, here it is. This is how I live because I love Japan. Yeah, pretty much. I could afford sushi. The thing that helped a lot is when I was going to university, I was living with my parents still, so I didn't have to pay rent. Or, wait, yes, I didn't have to pay rent. My parents were very kind, and they were like, until you are finished university and you have a full-time job, we will not charge you rent for living here. So I lived in my mom's basement. Well, I kept living there for a little bit after I like graduated and got a job. And then I like would chip in a bit for money cuz like, to like help pay for the place and groceries and stuff. And I was like, that's fine. Cuz at that point it was like I have a job. I'm honestly like making more money than my mom. I feel like it's only natural that I should be chipping into the family's finances. But when I was going to university and I just had like a part-time job, I very much appreciated that that was not necessary. And so then I could buy myself sushi. C4. Where is this? There it is. I really like this laser rifle. Oh crap. Because it packs up like... It kind of like... The handle packs up like a little suitcase. Yeah! It's a business. Sorry guys, this is just business. Blows up your city. I think the thing I appreciate about the No.A Gundam 2 is that it has this funny mustache thing going on. And I feel like in a lot of shows, when there's like a weird design for the robot, no one comments on it. They're just like, oh yeah, that's the big robot. But in No.A Gundam, everyone's like, yo, that dude's got a mustache! What the hell? Characters actually aware of the peculiarities of their world. Insanity. Okay, how does all this go in? This goes into here. Like that. And then this is in like this, I believe. Yes. And then they go together like this. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Laser rifle. And so yeah, the cool thing is that the handle folds up, and then this bit slides over it, and it folds up. And it's got this little sideways thing that pops out and swoop, and that's a handle. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. We can have him hold it like a little suitcase. Like he's going to work. Functionality. That's the thing I really like about, especially building master grades, is lots of them have fun little gimmicks like this, where it's like, oh, all the little pieces move. It's fun. Speaking of moving pieces, it's time for the shield. And the shield has a bunch of stuff going on this. So we need G8 and G4. Yeah! So, Gundam kits have... I guess there's like 4 main grades. So there are the kind of... Oh, actually, no, 5. So the kind of most typical one is an HG, or a high grade. So the camphor we made before was a high grade. Hi, Bun! Welcome back. Did you disappeared? But yeah, so the camphor we made before is a high grade. And high grades are kind of the typical entry level. Yeah, they go to school. And they're typically a bit smaller. They're it's kind of funny. They put scales on them as like how the scale of them compared to their real size, quote unquote. And so yeah, high grades are typically 1/144th of the real size of the Gundam. And then MG is master grade. And MGs are typically 1/100th scale, so they're a bit bigger. And they typically have more pieces and more detail. And yeah, they're kind of like the next step up. Something that's a little bit newer is something called an RG, or a real grade. And RGs are the same scale as HGs, so they're 1/144. But the idea behind them is that they are smaller, but they still have the extra detail and posability and stuff of a master grade. So they're like a master grade in a smaller package. Pay attention. There'll be a quiz on this later. Yeah. And then the other two, which I haven't built either of these, there are perfect grades, which is PG. And perfect grades are 1/60th of the scale, so they're really big. And they have a ton of detail, and they're very expensive. And there's not very many of them. And then there is also now, I think these are pretty new as well, there is EGs, or entry grades. And they're meant to be even easier to build than high grades. And you don't need nippers or anything for them, you can just pop them out. Yeah, perfect grades are really the ones that you need like a whole table for. Although, the interesting thing is, because all of these are scaled sizes, if you're building an HG of a mobile suit that just happens to be really, really big, like in universe, it might be bigger than an MG. Just because it's already huge. But anyways, yes, that is Gunpla grades with No.A. Quick! Pop quiz! We are currently building the MG Turn A. What does MG stand for? Oh, you fail. To the pits with you. Sorry, you have to go to the pits. Aw, shucks. Aw, dang it. They got me again. Grade. Also incorrect. To the pits. It stands for master grade, because I am a master of my craft. Yeah, 1 year from now. Retake the course. Maybe you can pass that time. Okay, there is the inner shield. The shield has so many pieces. What is this part? G7? Oh no, not the ultra mega rich parents. Please don't go to the parent-teacher association. I hate dealing with them. They're scary. They yell. I don't like it when people yell at me. I work in an office now, so I don't have to deal with people yelling at me. Oh, G9. Yeah, the PC will yell at me when it airs, or my when I'm on call, my phone will yell at me in the middle of the night if there's errors. But people won't yell at me. If y'all could have a giant robot, what color would it be? Have you thought about this? Have you considered how your giant robot would look if you could have a giant robot? Because I have. I think yours, and this might be a crazy guess, Bun, but I think yours might be pink. I think having a silver one would be cool. I'm psychic. I'm a new type. I can read minds. Ooh, gray and red. Very edgy. I think silver would be cool. I really like when giant robots look like big suits of, like, knight armor. I think it's super cool. They forgot to paint the gray parts. There's, cottagecore colored robots, like nice pastels. There's interesting lore in Gundam. Char Aznable, the main antagonist from the first series, had his mobile suits were always red. Or honestly, they were more like salmon. They were like very light red. And apparently the backstory for the reason why is that when he was a lower ranking soldier, he was kind of like an asshole, and so his sergeant was really mad at him. And so he gave him, like, a shitty, like, unpainted mobile suit. And when it wasn't painted, like, the base color of the metal was just kind of, like, salmony. And so he started piloting this, like, shitty mobile suit that wasn't painted. And he was really good at it, and everyone was like, oh, shit. The guy in the, like, the pink mobile suit is really good, and he got, like, a reputation, right? And so then, even once he became, like, high-ranked and he could have paint on it, he was like, keep painting it red, because that's how people know me, you know? I want people to know who I am. But yeah, it's funny, because everyone says it's red, but it's pink. Like, I guess maybe it's red. It looks more red in the figures. And then in the sequel, when he becomes a good guy, he's like, I want you to paint my robot all gold. Because he's a show-off. See? It's pink. And red, I guess. It's both.
What up, G?
Yeah, so Bun is the badass ace pilot. Bun might actually secretly be Char Aznable. Char Aznabun. Yeah, it's salmon. And that's him kicking the Gundam in the tummy. You might be that guy. Could be true. Might be real. I think when they're unpainted, probably they're more like they're gray, but because this one was unpainted for a long time, it was all like rusty and gross, and maybe that's why it was salmon. That's my theory. But that's just a theory. A Gundam theory. Also, did you just say the Simpsons are green? Are we from alternate worlds? Is this a Mandela effect moment? Is this when I find out that the Simpsons have always been green and I just think they're yellow? Oh, I see. It's one of those. Might be green. There's that. Tracks. I'll just scribble all over them and then wipe off the ink. Some people are like, oh, I have to panel line very carefully and make it all beautiful and easy and pretty. And I'm like, what if I just scribbled all over it and then you just wipe it off? And it works. And you end up with your fingies a little dirty. It's fine. It's easy. And it looks perfect. Easy. Okay. so these go in the sides. Wait, which? Yes. Exactly, and then it looks like you've been working on the robots. And the handle goes in the bottom here. Exactly, you want to work smart, not hard. And then we need G6. This is probably the most pieces in any shield I've made. There's a lot going on in the turn A's shield. Actually, I made an MG of the Grandpa Gundam, the original one, and it had quite a bit going on in the shield too. And this goes like this, right? Wait. Eh? Yes. Like that. Right? I think. Why doesn't it want to squish?
We only getting started. Yeah, I got the light. He got the light. We got the
There we go.
so much light. More light than the spike in your power bill. Overmatched when it's strike.
Okay, so we got that. And then the tracks go in here. Like this.
If you know, you know, man, you not adjacent. I'm in a league of my own. My soul speaking through poems. Both your speakers are blown for my songs. Let's get it on. I'm ready for the challenge. The academy of dark and light is all about balance. Life's never perfect. Beauty runs deeper than the surface. Album on sale, but the soul not for purchase. Birth this ill style with mild symptoms. It gets static. I'm a shock to the system. Warrior. Battle scarred, yet these bars hard. Thus became an author, not the R-Bard.
And now we need A1. The big outer bit. Oh, where did I put the snippy snips? Oh, there they are. There they are.
Sacrifice a ticket to the afterlife. My mission isn't done on earth. Alert the Xerxes versus fuel my appetite. I have the right insight. World needs the facts of life. Healthy as an apple slice. This what real rappers like. International. Took a vacation. Still working on my sabbatical. Casual but tactical. Listen up, please. I'm more than a chess piece. Pawn starving a bargain for scraps while the rest eat. Left me to fend for myself. And I conquered where the wild things are with the monsters. As the earth keeps turning, lies keep turning. My eyes see burning. Fire desire required. I'm blessed as 3 sermons. Speaking that breeze, the feet burn.
Here we go.
Billie Jean, you can see the light. Every step that I take, walk with a glow, kept to my fate.
We'll put some lines on here.
Shine on, young king, with the gleam of a colorful dreamer. Clean by the redeemer. Queens of radiant demeanor. Beams of light, I know you've seen us.
I feel like doing panel lining is so important for this kit. Because it's just really plain if you don't. It's got just so many big white surfaces.
Not a sweat. Quiet is kept like Naruto's wife. He not a threat. Young vet in the place. Masses, brains all trash. The mind is a terrible thing to waste. Darkness embraced like a plague. But our light never will be dim. Better grab a pair of shades.
That's the other thing that they call it, aside from the mustache, is they call it the white doll. turn A. Because it's all white. Or, except for the parts that aren't. But lots of it's white. Have like a gold mustachio. That would be interesting. There we go. Shield's looking nice. G8 we already did. Okay, so how does all this go on? This way? Question mark? Wait. No, this way. Eh? Wait. I'm confused. Uno momento. Eh? Is there another piece that needs to go in here? Oh! Yes. This is the wrong piece. That's why I'm confused. I need this bit. I just made a little oopsie. It happens to everybody. Sometimes, you know, you're trying to do something and you don't do it right. And that's okay. Just do it right the next time. It's easy. If at first you don't succeed, try a can opener. It's probably not a twist off. Or a bottle opener, I guess. Can opener, bottle opener. Same difference. Can opener. Do you not have one? It's good to have a can opener so you can open cans.
I feel worthless and you're too afraid to say so. When I turn hurtful and you change your point of view. Choose to prescribe to a life so subdued and shameful. And for the cause I can't refuse.
Wait. You've never used a can opener? How do you... Have you just... Oh, they all have the pull tabs. We have, like, some canned stuff has pull tabs here, but most of it doesn't. Vino hasn't, though. Never used one. What if you get in a situation where your only food is in a can and you need to use the can opener and you're like, I don't know how to do it? No. Yeah, that's the same thing, Bun. Like, you have the can opener and then it's got the bottle opener thing on it. The Fermi filter. Isn't that... The Fermi filter is like the... Because that's to do with the Fermi paradox, right? Like, with the... If we pass the certain civilizational level. Yeah. Hey, look, now it fits because it's the right piece. So smart. So genius. And then this goes on this way. I don't like the Fermi paradox because it makes sense, but also I want there to be aliens. Wait, why isn't this... Oh, does it have to be the other way? Wait. I have this great big spatula for like barbecuing, and it has a can opener built into it, so you can be drinking brews while you're barbecuing. Oh, look at this, it's looking so cool. And then the white piece we did earlier goes on the... Oh, we have a little piece that needs to go in here first. A16. You better watch your back. Yo, you better watch your back. Uh-oh. I might have put... Okay, no, those are on the right way. Good. The dads in films. They can't communicate. Oh no. All the aliens are out there, but they're like movie dads. I've seen a blue alien and they were hot. So maybe the other ones are too. Could be real. I've played Mass Effect and it had hot aliens. So, you know, Garrus Vicarian, pretty spicy. That goes on there. Oh, just like the little shriveled up dudes. Yeah, those aren't as hot. But maybe that's just because they're dead. Like, we don't, once we're dead for a while, we don't look very good either, you know? Maybe they look better when they're alive. We can't judge them based on their death look. All right, we have the shield. Ooh. And it's got a little handle, and the part, it goes up and down. Woo! Yeah, they just need a sip of water. So this goes on here. And then, whoop. In theory, can hold the handle. Maybe you need to just do a little. Your thumb. It does look a little bit like a bottle opener, doesn't it? Everything's coming full circle. Ah! Why does it keep falling off? I feel like this kit could really use some glue in some places. Okay, good enough. Shield! They're protected. See, it's got a little bottle opener down there. You can open up all your cans and your bottles. And he's got his business laser. And now, let's make... Oh, I don't want to make the flail right now because it's gonna be a pain in the butt because it has like a billion little spikes on it. But let's make the swords. So we need F9 and F8. Oh, this is World of Goop. Where's Jelly? Don't you say that. I'll smack ya. Wait. Oh, this is the wrong piece. Oh, no, it's not. It is the right piece. Real and factual? Vino, good boy? Real? Wait, how do these... I'm confused by these. Real in the sense where I lie. Oh, yeah, so he can have a milk mustache. Maybe that's why the mustache is white. Because he drank lots of milk. It's like Whitebeard in One Piece. It's kind of... Okay, so it's kind of weird. So there's this guy in One Piece called Whitebeard, right? And he's like a big, scary pirate. And they're like, oh man, Whitebeard's so cool. And he doesn't have a beard. He just has a mustache. And it's white. And it looks like the Turn-A Gundam. Yeah, you've seen a lot of parts of him probably from the memes. Can we get much higher? Man, so the actual scene that happens in One Piece where that meme is taken from, like the panel, is actually a really awesome, like, emotional moment. But when I got to that scene when I was reading the manga, all I could think of was the memes. Whitebeard's really cool, though. He has earthquake powers. Which you would assume would not be very useful on the ocean as a pirate, but he can just make, like, the air have an earthquake, so it's actually still very good. True, it is a lot like Breaking Bad, actually. I think that's one of the fun things about watching, like, old influential movies, is that when you watch them, something will happen and you'll be like, oh, I recognize this because people reference it all the time in, like, other shows and stuff. He does do tsunamis, but he can also make the air, like, earthquake and just, like, shake people apart. Yeah, he makes tsunamis too. He's pretty cool. And he's like, "Wah!" And he like shakes stuff. Okay, how do these go together? Like, wait, what? I'm so confused. Why don't they, like, tell me? Huh? Hold on. Oh! Guess what I did? I clipped out the wrong parts again, and that's why I'm confused. Happens every time. If I'm looking at the instructions and I'm confused, it's probably because I'm holding the wrong pieces. Maybe Whitebeard's not the stupid one. Maybe it's No.A. I'm actually... IKEA instructions I'm pretty good with. IKEA furniture has less pieces than Gunpla. Usually. Why doesn't No.A just read his Gundam instructions? Is he stupid? Could be true. Could be real. Could be silly. Could be real. Could be silly and real. I want to just lay down and do nothing today, but I really need to get a haircut. So I should probably do that. Because it's nice out. My hair looked like IKEA. Actually, my hair's really short right now. Because I buzzed it. Because I was like, I'm sick of my hair being long, and I buzzed it. But now it's starting to grow in more, and it's like, okay, I need to get this cleaned up a little bit. Ah! Ooh, long hair. I go through this cycle myself where my hair starts getting long and I'm like, I'm gonna grow my hair out long. It's gonna be so fun. And then it gets a little bit longer and I'm like, this sucks. And I get it cut really short. And I've never actually got it long. But I kind of want to do it. I just don't have the commitment for it, I think. How long is your hair right now? Is it really long? My problem is my hair is pretty kind of curly or wavy. Oh, that's pretty long. My problem is once mine gets to a certain length, it stops growing down and it starts growing out. And it just gets really foofy. And I'm like, no, go downwards. But it don't want to. Oh yeah, that is pretty long. I've had mine that long before if I pull it down to be straight, but it gets foofy. I think part of what I need to do is just actually get it trimmed and tell the hairdresser, hey, I want to grow it out so that they can help take the volume out, but I can keep growing it instead of just getting it all cut off when I get pissed off at it. Maybe I'll try that this time. Maybe this is the time it'll actually happen, I say. Ignoring the tons of other times I've wanted to grow it out and then not done it. Because I think long hair's cool. It's more annoying to take care of, though. I feel like after a certain length too, if I go to a barber they'll be like, I don't know what to do with this. I cut people's hair really short. It's like I need to go to like a salon or something. But right now it's easy because it's already short, so I can just be like, I just want it cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, but you can still go there and be like, yo. There's like, it's nice. There's this salon here where like the people who are in training work. And so it's a lot cheaper. But they like still do a good job. In fact, they might do a better job because they're like currently learning how to do stuff. And so I've gone there sometimes. Crap. I think I have to like sand off some of the ink here because I can't clean it off. Yeah, exactly. They're not like tired and jaded yet. They care about what they're doing still. Oh yeah, I know the one. That's the picture you have at your barber shop. There's actually like, there's a newer barber that's supposed to be good. Some of my friends said good stuff about it, so maybe I'll go try there today. I'm not really sure what the Zoomers are doing these days. They're doing something. It'll grow back, don't worry. That's not something you want to hear from the person cutting your hair. Oh no. Wait, ribs don't grow back, right? Do they? They don't, right? F8, F9. These bits. No, they don't. That's from something. I don't remember what it's from. What is that from? Messes up your hair. Oh, right, it's from TF2. Messes up your hair. Don't worry, you're like pretty anyway, so it'll work. Ah! I dropped a piece. Emergency. Don't worry, everybody. Don't worry, I found it. Don't panic, okay? Don't panic. I found it. Oh, cutting your own hair. I've done that like during COVID. During the lockdown, I just like gave myself buzz cuts basically. I feel like the hard part of cutting your own hair is like cutting the back. Because even if you have a mirror, it's like reversed and it's tricky. Oh no. Getting in fights with the barbers. One place I've been going to a bit, I kind of like... Basically, if you're okay with just getting like a very basic haircut that you don't have a lot of control over, it's nice because it's run by this foreign gentleman who doesn't speak very much English, but it's kind of nice because you can go and just like show up and sit down and be like, I want to get my hair cut, and he's like, okay, and then you like don't have to talk to him and he just cuts your hair. Because the scary thing is sometimes you go to the barber and they like want to talk about stuff, but sometimes it's fine, but sometimes you're like, I don't want to talk to you very much. Yeah, honestly, I found this place because, like I was saying earlier, me and my dad are really similar. And he was like, oh, you have to go check out this barber. He like doesn't talk to you at all. It's awesome. No, my resting bitch face doesn't work. Because when I talk to people, I'm nice to them. And then they're like, oh, you want to talk to me? And then they talk at me. Okay. Not talking with your barber's the standard experience? That sounds awesome. Alright, how does this go? Oh, I need a little bit more panel lining on these. Here, it's like... I think it's almost like expected that the hairdresser will talk to you. Like, even I feel like if the people doing your hair, like, don't want to talk to you, they, like, feel like they need to. I wish there was, like, a non-rude way to sit down and be like, hey, we don't have to chat. You can just, like, cut my hair. It's cool. Sometimes it's cool. Sometimes if you get, like, a cool person to talk with, it's nice. Oh, yeah, if they talk to each other and you can kind of just, like, listen and make faces is okay. I remember I had this girl cut my hair once, and she was talking about, like, we started talking about games, because she was like, oh, do you play video games? And she was like, yeah, I'm scared of horror games, but I want to try them more. So, like, me and my boyfriend are going to play Amnesia. And I'm like, why are you starting with Amnesia? If you're scared of horror games. So, I don't know. I wonder how that went. Are these like this? Question mark? Yes. No. Yes. Hold on, I'm thinking it. Oh, okay. It is like this. Yeah, hopefully they're still, everything's working out good there. She didn't seem to know that that game had a reputation for being very spooky and scary. Speaking of horror games, actually, I want to play more scary stuff this month. Because it's spooky month. Like for stream. Hey, have a good eep. Haha, badum. She might have had a bit of amnesia regarding the game. Ha ha ha. No, I'm scared of the ocean though. Subnautica's scary. I could do Iron Lung maybe, because that's short. I've been thinking, because I'm doing Inscription and that's kind of spooky. And I kind of want to do Faith, because I've never played Chapter 3 still. So that could be fun. Okay, I go now for real, for real. Have a good eep. There. These bits are for holding the swords. And now, the swords are in E. The swords. The lightsabers. I really like the design of the Turn-A's beam swords, actually, because a lot of designs in Gundam have beam sabers, which are basically lightsabers. But most of them are kind of, the beams are more like rounded, like they're like lightsabers. And the Turn-A's are kind of unique in that they're more kind of thin. They're more like blades, basically. They're kind of thin and precise. They're very cool. It makes them seem more dangerous. Yeah, not so much like a saber, because they're still straight. But just like they're not... what's the word I'm looking for? They're not like cylindrical. It makes them seem kind of like more focused. Yeah, they're more like swordy and cutty. Look at all the little details on these guys. Oh yeah, how's your handicrafts going? You were doing like knitting and stuff, right? Or sewing? What you making right now? Oh, right, the rug. What color is it gonna be? Oh, a Rigi. Oh, it's a pattern. I'll Google it. I'm gonna Google it. Oh, I see. It's pretty. What kind of pattern are you doing? Is it like just shapes or... Geometric mountains. It sounds cozy. Well, honestly, most of the time when you make the first thing, it's not always going to be the most interesting version of it. But it's still fun to make things. Ooh, 8 of 24. It's nice to just have kind of something to like do with your hands while you do other stuff too. I know one time when I'd used to work on a lot of my Gunpla stuff is when I'd be playing Final Fantasy XIV, the critically acclaimed MMORPG. They're actually not as bad now, but it used to be that when you'd queue up to do content, when you'd try to be like matchmaking with a group, if you were playing a DPS class, especially when Stormblood came out and introduced 2 new DPS classes, or was it Stormblood? Samurai and yeah, Stormblood. It could take a long time to queue up and find people to do it with. So what I'd do is I would queue, and then while I was waiting for the queue, I would like work on my Gunpla. Yeah. It was really bad, like I was saying, especially right when Stormblood came out, the server I was playing on would have like 40-minute queues if you were playing DPS. It was insane. Just because, like, everybody was playing DPS, but you needed a healer and a tank. Yeah, because, like, most, like, light party content is 2 DPS, 1 tank, 1 healer. Oh, man, this sword blade's kind of bent. See if I can straighten it out. Beam saber. Put it in his hand. Wow. Oh crap. I hit the camera. Vroom. So cool. Actions. And then, when he's not using them, they can go in these. In theory, I think. Right? Eh. Wait. Hold on. Yes. Like that. He's ready to cut the pizza. Hey, I'm at the tourney. I'm making the pizza. And that is the tourney Gundam. He's basically done. I didn't make the flail right now, because it's gonna be a pain in the butt. Where is the runner? See, because the flail has each individual spike on it. Needs to be cut out and sanded. And I'll do that later. But in general, another Gundam arc is finished. I still haven't gotten around to top coating and... yeah, the tracks. I still haven't gotten around to top coating and weathering the camphor. But maybe I'll do that sometime soon. And I'll top coat the Turn A too and take some pics. But, yeah, for now, the second Gunpla we've built on the channel is complete. I think he looks pretty good. Look at that. Looking handsome. Ooh, you dropped your sword. Aside from being frail, looks nice. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me while I built. I am going to go eat food and then maybe go get my hair cut. But hope you have a good time of day as well. And I'll see you later. Because I have Monday off, I think I'm going to try again. Hopefully my voice won't be all fucked up this time. But I want to try and finish Pyre on Monday. But yeah, I'll put up a schedule later. Bye!